Hello and welcome to the cricket catch-up from Guernsey Press Sport. The Guernsey men's island training squad working together for the first time under the sun here at the KG5, and with me is the CEO of Guernsey Cricket, Mark Latter. Thanks for coming out.
Pleasure.
Good to see you. As I say, a training squad that you've got together here, 17 players, not all here today. There's a wedding in the UK which has taken a few of them away. But just explain the thinking behind the training squad and actually what they're working towards at the moment, lads.
Obviously working towards hopefully an inter-insular. I think from the squad that's been training through the winter into the early part of spring, summer, it's just a way of focusing the minds in the sense that we're getting game ready, so it naturally breaking it down to the 17 from the group that was training before and channeling all that then towards hopefully a game of cricket against Jersey. Yeah,
and the inter-insular was penciled in, or has been penciled in, inked in almost, for mid-August in Jersey. What's the latest on that?
So we've been having chats with Craig Meredith in Jersey, looking at the dates. Obviously the 21st we're still keeping there at the moment. We've spoken, we've written to Dr. Brink, Public Health, understand where they might have some reservations, questions, queries, advice about how that might happen, whether that happens in Jersey or whether that happens in Guernsey. And obviously since we've done that, things have changed with the change to the Jersey to Guernsey travel protocol. So yeah, I mean at the moment it doesn't look hopeful, but we'll wait to see what we get back from Dr. Brink, and we still have hopefully maybe some other weeks we can look at later into the summer.
Yeah, I mean you're getting used to not looking ahead too far. Lots of moving parts of course at the moment, I suppose, as well, feeding into what Jersey are doing and their international commitments this summer, if they have any in the end. Is there a possibility then that we could see matches played later on into the summer, maybe in Jersey or here in Guernsey?
Yeah, I mean we've got the issues with the pitches here with KG5, it's got other things going on. But if we can get across there and they've got pitch availability, which they would have had for the ICC tournament, then yeah, if we can get a game on, then I think it's worth it. As we can see with the guys behind us now, I mean, watching them play, the energy they're putting into it, they deserve a game of cricket. And I'm quite excited to see how well they go as well.
Well, let's hear from them now. I've been catching up with a couple of the players, and Lee Savadent, of course, who's heavily involved in coaching now on island.
Myself, Stokesy and Josh picked the squad. We've tried to pick it so that we've got a really good balance of different skills, so all bases are covered. So making sure that we've got enough spin options in there, enough batters, 2 wicket keepers, lots of all-rounders in there as well. So, and lots of guys that are competitive, which is really important for us, is that we actually sort of raise the bar with our competitive levels.
I haven't been involved in the island setup now for probably 8 or 9 years. Certainly at the start of the year I had sort of no intention of playing island cricket and I wasn't involved in the setup, so it's nice to get asked and to be back in the squad now, and definitely like to put my name forward and try and make a claim to get in the starting 11. So I think we've got some really good spin bowling partnerships at Griffins, Luke Letitia and Tom Curr. So bowling's definitely a partnership thing. We bowled well early on up front in games with the seamers as well, so it's taken a bit of pressure off us as spinners, but it's always good when you've got another partner at the other end who's going well. It makes you bowl better as well, I think.
I mean, we've got to train as if there will be a game. That's absolutely necessary to do that. It's basically, I want the guys to be competitive, and if we lose because we've lost to a better team, not because we're making stupid mistakes, and we've gifted the victory to any opposition. And that's not just if we manage to play Jersey. That's regardless of any games. We have to be competitive and we have to compete in every game we play.
Yeah, it's an immensely sort of proud moment to be called up for an inter-insular. Sort of watched them a lot as a kid growing up sort of on the sideline, and to now be involved with it. It's very good. We know Jersey are a very good side. Also played last year against the Isle of Man, but to go up against Jersey, it's probably another step up. It'll be good to see where my cricket is at and have a little test. Savs has so much knowledge, so pick his brain a lot, chat to him a lot obviously as a bowler, and I feel like my game's sort of progressing over time, sort of learning new tricks, developing my game and hopefully becoming more comfortable with sort of honing my skills and stuff like that under pressure.
Happy to be back involved, and it was always something that I kind of wanted to do when I stopped playing a couple of seasons ago. The opportunity didn't really come around. Now it has, obviously with weird circumstances, don't get me wrong, but obviously where we can't see past it at the moment, we need that on-island presence, so that's now fallen with me. So it's great. I've got Lee Forshaw helping me out, who's doing a great job as well, helping. So, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to it, and we'll see where it takes us going forward.
Oh yes.
Well, that 17-man training squad will be working together for the next few weeks. Fingers crossed they get some meaningful match action to build up to as well. And now we heard from Lee Savdent there, Lats, someone who obviously has a fine playing history, a local legend of the game, and who has sort of found himself involved in the coaching setup earlier in the summer, is now the head coach on Ireland.
Yeah. So Lee is effectively the national coach, and we've been really great to have him around. Obviously, with the travel issues, Andy Confan hasn't been able to get in as we would like to, so that's not worked. Without the cricket and the games going on, unfortunately, we've sort of, Ollie and I and cricket have parted company on good terms. So Ollie's got some other projects he's looking at in the UK. So at the moment, we were really lucky to have Lee on Ireland, therefore no travel issues, and obviously with a wealth of experience, understanding about Guernsey cricket, Channel Island cricket and international cricket. So we've been able to pick his brain, and the players have been able to use his experience, and it's working brilliantly.
Do you think it could end up being a real silver lining to what has obviously been a difficult sort of period in terms of getting matches on? The fact that we come out of this perhaps with a player who has got a lot to give back to Guernsey cricket, kind of involved right at the centre.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think there's always this sort of golden elixir of getting this national coach in, either be it a name or some wildly experienced person. But under our noses, we've got probably the best guy we've had for a long time. So yeah, it's great to have Lee involved. Prev, Friffy, obviously the three golden players of our generation, if you like, recent generation, and to have them about and the players to actually lean into them is brilliant. And if we occasionally add into that somebody from the UK when we can, to just add a little bit more additional nous, then that's fine. But we're very happy with the setup we've got at the moment.
Fantastic. Well, let's touch on domestic cricket now, because Griffins are edging towards the Evening League One title. They're doing it with some real battling performances this week. They just about got past Wanderers by just a handful of runs down here at the KG5. Jordan Martel with a half century to set up their total, and really it looked like Wanderers were well on their way, with Lucas Barker going very well in response. But as they've done so many times this season, Griffins dug in, got wickets when they needed them, and came through to win by just 4 runs in the end, and keep up that run and keep up that record at the top of Evening League Division 1. Not long to go in the top Evening League Division, Lats. Obviously still a few weeks to go further down the divisions, and we'll be looking at how those leagues are shaping up in a cricket catch-up very soon. As for the Evening League One and the top level of domestic cricket, as that sort of nears its conclusion, what have we got to look forward to, and what have those players got to look forward to for the rest of the summer?
So yeah, in a couple of weeks we should see who's going to win the Roselle Shield. As you say, Griffin's got that winning habit at the moment. They keep stumbling over the line, but it's always good to win it in any which way you can, I guess. And so that's looking like it's going to become an exciting finish. And then next weekend we start the GCA Cup, which is the 50 over knockout. So that'll be played by the teams, Wanderer Regulars, Cobo, Griffins, that would have been in the CI League at this time. So that means the college lads or the OE lads will come back into their normal size, which will strengthen those up. So they'll basically all play each other in a round robin, and then depending where the inter-insular goes, around that 14th, 21st August, we'll put a final in as well to fill a gap if we need to. And then we've got the 100 challenge and the 80 challenge in the Evening League 1 and Evening League 2, and that will all come to the 28th of August, when we'll have the 3 finals down here in a big celebration day of cricket.
Yeah, brilliant. And obviously the 100 gets underway this week in England. An interesting background to that, an interesting build-up, and it's probably getting more fraught by the day over there. As for how it will go down here, do you think there'll be a bit of excitement about those new playing conditions and what it can bring to the game, or is it just a bit of fun?
It's a little bit of fun. I mean, obviously with the numbers, people are sort of always playing each other. So if you can tinker with the format a little bit, it produces something different for the game. And obviously it'll be the first time they'll have done it, so there'll be some interest. And as you say, with the 100 in the UK and all the noise that's getting, I guess there'll be some interest in trying it out ourselves. So we're not going to take everything with it, with the coach timeouts and everything else. Just take the basic countdowns, the 10 ball overs, and see where we get to.
Is the scorecard cut out for that, so the scoreboard?
We struggle to score currently, so I'm not sure how it will look when we try and do it differently. I'm dreading to see that, but we'll see.
And we wait to see how well the 100 goes down in England, whether it takes off and whether it is the kind of the silver bullet that the ECB, I guess, seem to hope it will be. If it is a success over there, do you think that would be a format that Guernsey cricket would look to take on here and other, I suppose, associate kind of setups?
Possibly. I mean, there's been flirting with T10 obviously recently. I mean, at the end of the day, we probably could argue we gave T20 to the world anyway, because we've been playing it in the Evening League for years, decades. So I think, I think we're comfortable where we are. But I think when you're playing that second round of games to give the clubs extra cricket, to try that different format, what seems to make sense. Because as I say, it just means it will different. So let's see how it goes. And yeah, I think we could end up seeing that become the either the curtain raiser or the end of the season, when we get a full season without any lockdowns either side.
Yeah, fingers crossed that'll be soon. Thanks very much for joining me today. Next week we'll be hearing from the Island women's squad, who are also training hard this summer. Again, not maybe with much to look forward to on the match side, but working hard nonetheless. Looking forward to speaking to them. For now, do give this video a like and a share if you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.